Hi everyone. Today I want to share with you a new way I found to work with SQL in Python and in Jupyter. Basically it's SQLite 3. It's like built-in database and you have it inside Python right from the start. You don't have to like install something extra. And so let me show you how can you use it. And my favorite tool now for working with Jupyter is Google Colab. Actually, yes, it's not a Jupyter, but it's like a service from Google. It's like Google Sheets, but it's it run Python notebooks. So it looks like that. Yes, it's colab.research.google.com. New notebook. And yes, it fires up a new fresh notebook for you where you can import, for example, pandas and start working with your data. You can upload data using your Google Drive, or just upload it here. Error, I don't know. Or upload it inside here. Let's start with working with SQLite 3 or SQLite 3. I don't know how to read it correctly, but it does matter. By the way, if you how to find it, yes, for yourself, it's just Python. Type in Google Python SQLite. I will call it SQLite, okay? And here, how you create your database. So it uses it uses just file on your computer to store all database information. And here you see, after I let me run this too. After I created this database, yes, it's like this means like create a database for me. And here you can find this file with the database. If you want, you can download it later. For example, I don't know, to share with something or to put it on your Google Drive. Yes, or you even can create it right on your Google Drive. Just have it first mounted. And now I don't have any data, yes, in this database, and I want to like populate it with something. So that's pandas can help us. df equals some dummy data frame, for example call, and here will be 1 2 3. Yeah, here df, yeah, that's the good old data frame. And now you can use to SQL, and here you should pass the name, for example test table, and the connection. And my connection is named con with 2n. By the way, yes, it's kind of maybe better you name it right, like pandas wanted to have, to not confuse yourself. But here in documentation, in official documentation, they use 2n. Pandas use 1n. So just for your information. Now we can select from the database. So to do that, yes, as usual, we create a SQL string, select star from test table, t as an alias, and now you can use pd read SQL, and here you pass string with the SQL code, and the second parameter is connection. And now it should return the data from the SQLite. And you see, we also like uploaded index from the data frame, yes, and I don't like it. So usually I do like index equals false, and let's reload it. And here is an error. Table test already exists. Yes, that's that's correct. So we should drop it before creating. And SQL comes with a nice option what to do in case of the table exists if exists, I believe if exists equal replace we could use. Let's try it. Yeah, if exists. And now if I check it again, I have it without that index. And just to demonstrate that it is like SQL, let's like do some operations, yeah, like this. So it comes from here. And for example, give it an alias. For example, calc call. Yes, calculated call. Okay. So that's really cool. Because sometimes you want to have the database just at hand, for example, to perform some heavy operations, because Pandas does not have all convenient, I don't know, window functions, yes, and for example, you may not be really comfortable with Pandas, yes, if you come if you come from SQL world, yes. So you and this tool, this SQLite 3, allow you to have your SQL just inside your Python, yes, because before that, for that purpose, I used Postgres, and I created it using Docker. But it's like it's too hard to do. Yes, it's too much hassle. You know, like you have to install Docker, you have to like set up everything, Git, etc. Yes, even it has. Let's look at my famous repository with that setup. Yes, it's just too much time. Here is it. Data science project template. Yes, I use it all the time, and it is already has 18 stars. Yes, it's something, you know. So instead of using this setup, yes, on your local machine, now you can use this setup on cloud machine without thinking about any server, about any infrastructure. You just have it right away. It's cool. What else? It's absolutely same as working with it like you work with Postgre. And by the way, SQLite has all window functions, and it is like very mature database. So you can perform very complicated and fancy analysis inside it, you know. So it's don't underestimate it. It's very powerful. And also I want to show you how to create tables. Yes, for example, let's do it. Select for example gleb. That's my name. Select gleb. You by the way, and let's check. Use this one all the time is not cool. You see, typing all this all the time. So usually I create the helper function. Def I call it select SQL, and here is return and this string. I'm sorry, this expression. So I just wrapped it up, you know. And now to perform select, I just have to call for that function. And let's change the column name. Let's, by the way, move it here. Move it here. Select gleb. Okay, as call. And now, for example, what if I want to like have this table in my database? Yeah. Usually I do it like this: create table. Create table and now name, for example, test table 2. Create table as select. And now to create it, you can't use select, because select is only for select, you know. So you have to introduce a cursor. So cur equals con.cursor, and cursor can perform operations like create table or like drop table. And now cur execute, and here you pass this SQL string. And now let's check. SQL equal select star from test table 2 select SQL. I'm sorry. Execution failed. No such table. Okay. Oh, because I used an underscore here and forgot it in select. So that's how you create the tables. So it's already too much power in your hand right now with Colab in SQLite. But I will give you even more, because that's combination, yes, it's very it's like great for learning, because you don't have to set up any infrastructure, because for newcomer to the data science and data analysis, that's the most like a bothering thing to do. Yes, install Anaconda, then if you want SQL you have to install something else, etc. And now, as I said, you have everything right away. So my favorite way to learn SQL is the Russian site, yes, SQLx.ru, and I made a video about this site. Yes, it's called Learn SQL the Russian Way, and basically it's a collection of exercises where you can write some SQL code and then validate it here on this site. And it's that site is really tough, because even ad blocker can block the ads here, you know. It's like it's something again. And now you can of course, yes, just log in here and start to write your SQL code. Let me show you real quick. Login. Yes, for example, here find oh my gosh, it's like let me find something like simpler for starters. Select like this. Yeah, here is the list of all exercises. Let's check something here. For example, yes, get hard drive capacities that are identical for 2 or more PCs. Again, too hard for me. But I just want to show you the idea. Yes, that's the task. That's the task. Yes, and here you have to write your query, and then you can check it with like this website, and it will validate you and say if it okay or not. And that's how you can learn SQL real quick. And the SQL, yes, it's like very important skill for a data analyst or data scientist. Yes, but it's trivial, but it's like it's important. It's very important. And to make your life easier, yes, and not type here, yes, you see it's like really inconvenient. You can help you with your database. Yes, you can create it, and before like instead of trying to write SQL code and test it on this website, yes, you can test it on here in Colab, and then here you only go to validate it. But to like do it, we have to find the data somewhere. Yes, because we have to find the the tables. Let me show you. So here is we have exercise and visual. Okay, site rules, maybe it's here. No. So you can find the like description of what tables it has. Data simulation. I can't find it right now, but it's okay. Okay, so my idea is that here you can guide to databases scripts. So they have put all scripts here, and you can download it. And for the most convenient one is this one, all tables in one script. It is for PostgreSQL, but it also works with SQLite. Here is the script, yes, and let's go real dirty. So you can download it, but that's it's too much work for us. We are lazy. So you can always use copy and paste. So select all, copy, and now I will call it for example, I will call it like SQL. Paste. It's huge, but I don't care, you know. And now that script basically creates all tables from this website, so you can play with them. Okay, so see, it looks like the data byte in some strange language, and that strange language is SQL, by the way. Yes. Okay, and let's try to create it. Okay. Let's try. So because we create in table here, we should use cursor, execute, and let's run SQL. You can only execute one statement at a time, and yes, that's okay. And statement here is something which is like separated by semicolon, by colon. And the cursor has also execute script. That's what we want. So script, it's a like collection of statements, and we want to execute them all at once. Let's try it. Operational error, near constraint, syntax error. What is the constraint? Oh yeah. Of course, before like recording the video, I've checked it myself, and I found that in this script they use these constraints. Yes, it's something from PostgreSQL, and actually you can do without it. It's like unnecessary. It's like something extra. So we can just delete all constraints from this long string. Okay, let's do it real quick. Oh, it's so just again, without any automation, without help in Python, just stupid work, and stupid work is fine, you know. Yes, and by the way, when you are looking at the data and at the code like this, yes, you can actually learn something. Yes, because maybe if you see this like SQL script for the first time, you can be afraid of it. Yes, so what the hell is that? But now you just understand that it's something like something very simple. It's just data in that format. That's it. Alter table, again, constraints. So it's okay to go without constraints. Like this. Oh, that's it. And let's try again. Cur execute script. Oh yeah, and it worked. So now we want to like test. Do we have all these tables inside the database? Yes, and we could find the way how to list all tables. SQLite list tables, yes. And yes, of course, I've been there. And the select is like this, but you have to like fix it a little bit, and let me show. Don't like this one. Oh, by the way, if I put the column here, it will go okay. Yeah, cool. Because you know the single quote and the three singles quote is not friends. Yes, they can't be together, and they will always conflict. So, and column here is like a peacemaker. And let's run it. Select SQL. Table, no such table. Oh yeah, because here is something strange. So let's just delete it because I don't know the name of my database. And you can find this SQLite master table just like that. And see, we have all the tables here, and also, by the way, these two yes, these two which I created in the beginning. And now you can start to code. You can start to like solving your exercises and learn your SQL. Let's do, yes, as usual. As usually, let's like try to do one of them. SQL exercises and oh yes, here I have to like select learning stage, selecting database. Of course, and here you can select the SQL dialect. And of course, all databases use slightly different SQL, slightly different like version of SQL language. But the difference is minor. It's just nothing. So, and here, yes, you can see we don't have SQLite. And if you get some errors here, you just have to like think about it and fix it. So it's okay. So you would have to rewrite rewrite your code a little bit. And also just try to use as like generic SQL as you can. Don't try to use some fancy special function from any of that databases. Yes. So always try to write SQL as simple as possible. Okay, and you will be okay. How can I switch the task? Yes, let's go with some like very basic one. Find the model, RAM and screen size of the laptops with prices over 1000. And again, let me show you, yes, how you can work with these questions like that. So, oh, and here is the database schema, which I wanted to show you, yes, when we were downloading this. Oh, it's here is the like schemas of all databases you have to work here. So that's like a product, laptop, PC, printer. And if we go to my collab, you can see that I have product, PC, laptop, etc. Everything is here. Text, and I like to do it like this, to have it like bold and big. Find the model number, RAM and size, screen, and size of laptops with prices over 1000. So let's start to write. Select from, and we are talking about laptops here, so let's go to the laptop. Okay, laptop, and I always use aliases. It's convenient, it's cool. So here's our laptops, and we want to find prices over 1000. Yeah, easy. Where T, a price greater than 1000, like that. And I want to display model number, RAM, and a screen size. Model T, RAM, and screen. Okay, good. And now you copy this code and go to this website, to SQLX, and validate it. Okay, run, Control Enter. Boom. Right. That means we got it right. Okay. So this is it, and I think it's really cool, isn't it? So it's like for me very simple setup, and you can practice your SQL skills, yes, which are very important in the data world. And SQL will not go away in near future, because yes, everything runs SQL. It's like the main language of data. Okay, so I think you should be as excited as I am. So let's go and do some SQL. Yes, some run some selects and join and crack some exercises from this website. Bye bye.